Welcome to Champ Radio on 106.9 FM. My name is Trey Larson. I'm with Lane and Robert, and we are going to have a call-in line. So if you want to call in, that's 1-800-NUGGETS. And today the topic is going to be on NBA Finals contenders for next year. So I'm going to start with you, Lane. I want to get your opinion on what you think.
I really think the Celtics have a really good chance next year with the addition to Kristaps Porzingis. They did lose their leader in the locker room with Marcus Smart, but I think that they can they can get over with that. With the new lineup projecting to be Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Kristaps, and Al Horford or Robert Williams as the center. I think they have a really good, well-rounded team. They still have Brogdon off the bench if he stays and doesn't get traded like he was supposed to in the Kristaps trade before they switched it up at the last minute and decided to trade Marcus Smart to the Grizzlies.
All right. I totally agree with everything you just said there. I think
Same.
they could have a really good chance in the East. What about you, Robert? What do you think?
I'm thinking the Milwaukee Bucks here because they can be like a championship team with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Drew Holiday. They're monsters. Like I think the Bucks can be a good dynasty if they make it to the finals next year, and with their coaches, their players, and their whole fan base wants another title, because Milwaukee is a place to be, and it's tough. It's called Tile Town. Like Milwaukee is a good place to play in for the Bucks, and I think they are going to be a good team to play for if you're Giannis Antetokounmpo, Drew Holiday, all that. Like the Bucks are going to have a good dynasty.
I really think that I don't think the Bucks dynasty is good. I think that their championship in 2021 was fraud. I don't think they wouldn't have made it past the Nets if KD's foot wasn't on the line and his size 17 shoe. If he was even wearing one size smaller, it would have been good. And then Kyrie wasn't fully healthy, but that doesn't really matter. But AD and the Lakers who won the championship the year before, Anthony Davis got hurt in the playoffs, which allowed the Lakers obviously not to make it as good. And then Kawhi Leonard, which I really thought the Clippers and Kawhi and Paul George had a really good chance to win the title that year. But with Kawhi's injury, I feel like it just made them not have a chance. So I don't think the Bucks championship was earned. I think if everyone was healthy, I think it would have been Clippers versus the Nets, and I don't know which team would have taken it, but I don't think the Bucks would have made it out, and then I think we would be looking at Giannis's career way differently. Plus, with them being a first-round exit to Miami, and Mike Budenholzer getting fired, and a new coach turnaround, I just don't think the Bucks are gonna have what it takes to be a good team this year, or a really good team moving forward with,
But if Giannis and Drew Holiday stay healthy, then I think they'll make a deep playoff run next year.
All right, so we got a caller calling in right now. All right, you're on the line.
So I hear you guys talking about contenders for next season. What about the guys that just won the championship, the Denver Nuggets? Do you think they're contenders for the NBA championship next year?
I was actually just about to talk about that. I didn't quite understand where the shade to the Nuggets was coming from. I think in the West, they still have the best chance out of any other team. Even with the new addition of CP3 to the Warriors, I still don't think it'll make a huge difference. I think that the Lakers will not be able to do anything in the West. And what do you guys think about the West over there?
The West is going to be a really good side. I could see the Nuggets going back and winning it again. But also, I really like the new addition of Bradley Beal to the Suns. They don't have a lot of depth, which they had a problem with that last year. And they have 4 max contract players. But with Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and Kevin Durant, I really find a hard way for them to lose to a lot of teams with those star powers. But they do need to try to flip DeAndre Ayton for some more depth.
All right, Robert, I'm going to come over to you real quick. We only have a little bit of time before commercial break.
Yeah, I'm really thinking that the Denver Nuggets will win back-to-back NBA titles, and I think they're going to be a good dynasty moving forward.
All right, that was the segment of the NBA Final Contenders for next year. Thank you to our sponsors, EA Sports. It's in the game. We'll see you guys after this break.